It took a surprisingly long time for this franchise to return, but after nearly a decade, the magicians turned thieves turned legends, the Four Horsemen are finally back. They return in Now You See Me, Now You Don't, the third film in this slick, flashy, and slightly ridiculous series. This time around, it feels like the movie is trying to be both a sequel and a legacy comeback. It acknowledges that long, 9-year gap since the last one, giving off that familiar we're back after a long nap energy that a lot of returning franchises go for these days. The story kicks off with three young magicians, Charlie, Justice Smith, Bosco, Dominic Sessa, and June, Ariana Greenblatt. They've grown up idolizing the legendary horsemen and their Robin Hood-style tricks, stealing from the rich and exposing corruption with flair. Their dream becomes reality when Jesse Eisenberg's Jay, Daniel Atlas, recruits them for a new heist, stealing a priceless diamond from Veronica Vanderberg, a cold-blooded CEO played by Rosamund Pike, who's secretly funding criminal operations. But plot twist, Atlas's old crew shows up too. Merritt, Woody Harrelson, Jack, Dave Franco, and Henley, Isla Fisher return, reuniting the original horsemen who didn't exactly part on the best terms last time. From here, the movie juggles old faces and new recruits in classic Now You See Me fashion, flashy tricks, fast talking, and not a whole lot of deep character work. There's plenty of cheesy back and forth between the new kids and the old pros about who's got the real magic chops, but somehow it still manages to stay fun. This series has always lived in that weird space. It's kind of shallow, kind of silly, but you can't help liking it. You can tell these actors are having a blast together, and that energy rubs off on you as a viewer. Sure, some of the jokes fall flat, but enough of them land to keep you smiling. The chemistry between the cast, both returning stars and newcomers, carries a lot of the movie's charm. Eisenberg's smug confidence as Atlas is still entertaining. Justice Smith brings his techie charm as Charlie, and Ariana Greenblatt's June brings a fun, action-heavy edge with her parkour-style stunts. She's kind of the next-gen version of Dave Franco's Jack, who's still throwing cards like a superhero, and yes, it's still awesome. As for Isla Fisher's Henley, it's great to see her back after missing the last film, though you can't help wishing the script gave her more to do. The film's new director, Ruben Fleischer, reuniting with his Zombieland buddies Eisenberg and Harrelson, keeps things energetic and fast-paced. The slower, emotional scenes don't always land, mostly because these characters don't have much depth to work with, but the visuals and music pick up the slack. Composer Brian Tyler once again gives us that big, exciting score that makes even the most over-the-top scenes feel epic. And yes, the magic tricks are still absolutely ridiculous. No one in real life could pull these off without Tony Stark-level tech, but that's part of the fun. There's a standout scene inside a mansion built by a magician. Rooms flip upside down, mirrors distort reality. It's creative, chaotic, and it fits the series vibe perfectly. Rosamund Pike nails her role as the slick, calculated villain, and even Morgan Freeman shows up again as Thaddeus Bradley, bringing his usual calm, wise energy, even as age begins to show. The movie even explains, mostly, why Mark Ruffalo's Dylan Rhodes and Lizzie Kaplan's Lula are missing this time, though one or two character reunions make you scratch your head if you remember how the last film ended. The ending isn't a cliffhanger, but it clearly sets up Now You See Me 4, which Lionsgate has already confirmed. Hopefully, we won't have to wait another 9 years for that one. In the end, Now You See Me, Now You Don't delivers exactly what you'd expect. A fun, lighthearted ride with cool visuals, likable characters, and enough charm to keep you watching, even if it's far from perfect. The franchise still hasn't quite nailed that Ocean's 11, but with Magician's Dream, it's too cheesy and thin on character, but somehow it still works. It's pure, we're just having fun here entertainment. It's not a masterpiece, but it's a good time. A fun illusion that fades quickly, but while it lasts, it's magic.